What's up world? Welcome back to my channel. So today is National Pet Day and I thought I would do a Furry Friends tag with you so you can learn a little bit about my pets or my furry friends. So all the questions are on my phone, so I will be looking at my phone a little bit, but not too much, hopefully. So the first question is, what is your pet's name? I have two pets. One is a girl, her name is Abby, and the other is a boy, his name is Hudson. The next question is, what kind of pet is it and what breed? I have two dogs. I have a retired racing greyhound and a Sato dog, which is like a street dog from Puerto Rico. She was a stray, and she is a Rottweiler, Dalmatian, Chihuahua, Spaniel Terrier. I know all of this because we bought the doggy DNA test, and that is what it came up as. And I believe it totally because I saw her mom, and her mom was very much like half Rottweiler, half Dalmatian. And so when it came up that way, that's what made me believe like, oh, this is totally legit. So the next question is, how long have you had your furry friend? We adopted Abby when she was 7 weeks old, and she's going to be 4 in November. We adopted Hudson when he was 2 years old, and he is going to be 5 in May. So yeah, do the math on that. I'm horrible at math. So other than knowing that we've had Abby for almost 4 years, I'm horrible at math. How did you get your pet? Like I mentioned a little bit before, we adopted both of them. Abby we adopted from a small local rescue in Orlando, Florida, and Hudson we adopted from the local branch of a national rescue in Longwood, Florida. How old is your pet? I just mentioned before how old both of them were. What are some quirky things about your pet's personality? So Abby, since she was a puppy, it's gotten much better now that she's older, like much better. But when she was a puppy, she put everything in her mouth, everything. Sticks, rocks, bugs, all kinds of stuff. So that was, I'm gonna put it in the quirky category now, but at the time it was not quirky, it was really annoying and worrisome. Hudson has a number of quirky habits that are also sometimes worrisome. He has gone through a phase where he was obsessed with water. He grooms himself constantly. Like, he's very, my husband and I call him like very self-sufficient. He doesn't ever need his nails trimmed because he, like, when we're not home, chews on them, I think, or something. At least the the dew claw nail he does. All his other nails stay really short on their own, but I think he chews on the dew claw. If he gets a scratch or something, he just licks it until it like heals, but he knows that I'll fuss at him if he does it too much in my presence. So I think a lot of these things take place when I'm not home, but yeah, and a lot of it is because he was abused before we got him. The racetrack dog racing is really controversial, and I'm very much against it. And you can do your own research to find out more about it, but there are a lot of dogs who are abused there, and some of these quirky habits come from that abuse. What does your relationship with your pet mean to you? My pets are my dogs are my life. I don't have kids, so they're like my little babies. It's very special having them. I've always had dogs. I love animals, and the bond that you have with your dog or with your cat or with whatever your companion animal happens to be is always really special because they love you 100%. They love you more than they love themselves, and you are their whole world. Like, you go to work and you have friends and you have family and you have other things, but you are literally all that they have. So their life revolves around you, And that's a really intense thing, and it's something that people need to think about when they think about bringing an animal into their home. What are some of your favorite pastimes with your pet? So Abby is extremely smart. I don't just say that because I'm her mom. She is really, 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 really smart. It's because she has a lot of, her makeup is of a lot of really smart dogs. So one of my favorite things to do with her is to train her. I've trained her to do a lot of really cool things. We took her to puppy school, which I think is important for any dog that you bring into your home. Like, it's a good way to get them socialized with other dogs. It's a good way to help you with training them, potty training and things like that. So we did do that, but then I just enjoyed that experience so much that I kept training her. So I trained her how to howl, how to roll over, fun stuff like that. She's really smart. She takes to that stuff really, really quickly. So yeah. What are your nicknames that you call your pet? So I think everybody has a million nicknames for their pets, but I call Abby Abby Love, Stinkapooch, Pooch Cafe, Mama's Love, Just Love. So those are some of her nicknames. And Hudson is a Hudson Man, Stink-a-Man, Handsome Dragon. So those are some of the names that we call Hudson, but they have meanings and they have beginnings, but I mean, if you've ever had a dog before, the evolution of the names that you call your dog is like, you start with one name maybe, and then it just like evolves. So yeah, those are some of the names. That pretty much does it for this Furry Friends tag on National Pets Day. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, please list them in the comment section below. If you found this video interesting or entertaining, please thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you later. Thanks, world. Bye-bye.